Hi, this is Mark. I'm here in San Francisco. I finally just got to my brother.
Hey, how's it going?
He lives here and he's going to show us around the city today.
It's gonna be a fun time.
All right, let's go. All right, Eric, so tell us where we are right now.
We're just driving through Mission on the way to Haight Ashbury, which is my place.
Ah, cool. And what is this area known for?
Well, Mission has a good Hispanic history, and there's lots of good taquerias and churches and a lot of history. We're gonna pass by Dolores Park in a little bit, which is a sweet place to hang out in the Mission. It's just a really great park. You'll find people there on the weekends by the hundreds. It's crazy.
Wow. All right, Eric, so where are we?
We're right next to Dolores Park, which is across the street from us. We'll be there in a second. But
right.
Behind you, the camera viewer, and in our view is the Sutro Tower, which is just a TV radio tower between Twin Peaks over there.
What's special about it?
It's really tall.
And why was it built?
Probably to transmit radio signals.
Well, it is a pretty well-known landmark, I believe, in San Francisco.
Yeah, I'd say. And it's near Twin Peaks, which is a nice little climb up. You can get a good view of the city from over there as well.
Isn't there a show named Twin Peaks?
Maybe? I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty famous show. So we wanted to go get the ice cream here at this famous ice cream shop, but the line is so long, going from down there all the way out to here. So I think we'll have to do that another time or day whenever I come back to San Francisco. All right, so let's go check out Dolores Park.
Yeah.
Okay, so we just made it to Mission Dolores Park. What is this park known for?
I actually don't know the history of it, but people come here every weekend, especially on the warm, awesome weekends, just, you know, for many hours lay on a blanket and hang out.
Cool. Are there like events and concerts out here, or is it just more like a chill area?
More of a chill area. There's never really a concert, but you'll see random people coming out here and doing DJ setups or random like flash dance parties or things like that.
Oh, cool.
But nothing like, you won't see a major concert here or anything. Mostly just people hanging out.
So would this be like a major park or like a local neighborhood park?
I mean, it's made a park for the city for sure.
All right, cool. So from what I can see here, there's a huge gathering. So yeah, it doesn't seem local at all.
It's pretty sweet. And actually, you'll see people coming out here selling things, which is awesome.
Like what?
For example, edibles.
Edibles.
And coconut water. Like they'll crack open a coconut and pour Bacardi in there and sell you coconut water and Bacardi.
That
it tastes really good,
cool.
Actually. So many dogs in San Francisco, it's mind-boggling to me.
Wow. I can see they're everywhere.
So like literally right.
Where's more dog? This dog there. There's dog. This dog chased another dog. So what do we smell here, Eric?
Marijuana.
How much?
I mean, it's all over the area here.
I can smell it too, which is kind of weird for me because it's highly illegal in Korea. Like you literally can't be found with any of it.
California, you can just walk down Haight Street and get it from someone, or you can, legally go into a store and get a plethora of options.
So yeah, you can smell it everywhere, and there's a lot of people here, a lot of people having fun. It's a really awesome city, and I thought I would have to wear a jacket, but it's actually a really good
Yeah,
day.
a little warm.
I don't know why you were in a jacket.
Depends if you're in the sun or not. When you're in the shade, it's good to have a layer.
He's also representing Florida for us today, because he knew I was coming.
Yeah.
What are these things?
There's a new hit thing that people are bringing out to sit on.
All right, Eric, where are we going next?
We're going to Haight Ashbury. It's actually appropriate. The Summer of Love is just starting right now, and now way back in the 60s, that's what was happening in Haight Ashbury as well. I think Grateful Dead recorded their album right around there, and there's a lot of good history. We'll see this interesting street.
Cool. And what is this Castro area you're talking about?
Okay, yeah, so the Castro area is on the way to Haight Ashbury from here. It's a big, district, Pride. It's kind of the gay district of the city, but there's a lot of interesting things there, and it's a fun street to go up and down. A lot of interesting culture.
Ah, cool. Looking forward to it.
Yeah.
I think this is an extremely lively area. Just as much as the park. This is a place where people actually live, and you can get around by the school buses here. And it's very walkable. A lot of dogs, a lot of life here. This area is really cool. I'm very impressed. I would like to check it out some more. Too bad we're here for such a short time. And they have a lot of pizza here, which I really want to try because I haven't had real American pizza in half a decade.
We got a Phil's coffee down the street too. Some really good coffee.
I could use coffee first. I could really use coffee first. For me, it's 6 o'clock in the morning in Korea.
3:08.
Oh, wait, no, 7. Yeah, for me it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And I just flew in. This is my first time having a real American cookie in over 4 years. It's so good. It's like bliss. I can't tell you. Korea, I love you, but you do cookies wrong. You do so many desserts that you try to copy from other countries wrong. You do your own stuff right, but to have a real American cookie, I'm sorry, it just tastes so good. Okay, what is that spot over there?
So this is my shuttle stop right here. I actually live just a block and a half over here, and they take me right to work in the morning. So I just walk down the street and they take me the hour trip from San Francisco to Cupertino.
He works at Apple. An hour trip?
Give or take.
Wow.
But it's cool because I can work on the shuttle and nap or whatnot.
Oh. That's good. So you have a really nice neighborhood here.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're in Haight Ashbury. Really cool neighborhood, very lively, amazing architecture. All right, Eric, tell me some more about it.
That's kind of the hippie area of the city. You can probably find pot right on the street if you wanted it.
I smell it everywhere.
Yeah, lots of good hippie, rainbow vibes, I guess. And I think the Grateful Dead recorded one of their albums right around here.
Cool.
I think also Jimi Hendrix might have been here at some point. There's a mural of him on one of these buildings.
All right, vegan burgers.
Okay.
So this place is really into health. Okay, so right now we're here at the local craft pub. Alright, so tell me about this place.
This is Magnolia Brewing. It's a brewery in the city and also a good restaurant on Haight Street.
Yeah, so right now we're at Haight Ashbury. Check out the local restaurants, scene here. Alright, cheers. Okay, so what are we gonna see now?
I can actually show you Almost Square Park where they have the painted ladies. It's like a row of really nice looking houses. I think they were at the start of the TV show.
Full House.
Yeah, Full House, totally.
Oh, that'd be so awesome. We're in San Francisco. Let's go down the popular street.
Yeah, that's actually right near me. You can walk there. This is like a huge tourist city.
Alright, and how do you like living out here in San Francisco?
I like it. There's a lot of interesting architecture and people and things to do. Pretty exciting part of the world, part of the country, I think. Whenever anyone's traveling, like musical artists or whatnot, they're always coming here, so you get to see all sorts of cool stuff. Just saw Hamilton a couple weekends ago.
Yeah. Oh, and you met the Waz.
Yeah, the Waz lives out here. I mean, it's Silicon Valley. There's all sorts of technology, so you'll see a lot of like interesting startups and apps that you have access to. And also, one interesting thing about San Francisco is it's so dense. It's like it got all this technology.
Oh yeah, it's the densest city in America, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got all this technology and it's so dense that it makes room for all these services where you need like a ton of people in order for the service to make any sense. They can start in San Francisco and it immediately makes sense. And if you do it in a place like South Florida, where there's a lot of sprawl, those services don't make as much sense because the drivers have to go farther and whatnot. Mostly delivery type services.
Oh, yeah, Korea, because it's so dense, has tons of like different delivery services. You can get McDonald's delivered in Korea.
I don't think we have that, unfortunately. Well, actually, no, we have Postmates. Yeah, you can get anything delivered here with Postmates. Literally, you name it, they'll go to any store you tell them.
Wow. All right, so can you explain the trash can and recycling system here?
Yeah, so typically at a lot of places in California, you'll find 3 different trash cans. So there's 3 types usually. There's the regular trash, but also recycling, which we all know, but compost as well. And you'll split up your different types of trash.
The reason why I'm asking about that is because in Korea, it's hard to find a trash can in general, except for like in your neighborhood where people just kind of throw it on the street.
We're going here.
All right, so I find it interesting that not only they have trash stations everywhere, but you can recycle and it's easy to find. You can't find them in Korea. They're hiding or they're gone. And how does San Francisco compare to living in South Florida?
So the beaches in Florida are way better, I'd say.
Really? And warm, I think.
Yeah. The overall general temperature, I'd say, in Florida is better because I like warm. But out here, you usually have pretty good weather, but it gets really cold at night. You'll be cold a lot. You'll have to layer up. But in the sun, it's fine, usually. And then, I mean, there's so much to do. I feel like you're always like a short drive from a vacation. You got like Napa or Yosemite or like Big Sur. You got, there's so much. It like doesn't end. So.
Oh yeah, and you go to all those like wineries too. You have to hook up there.
Yeah, exactly. So you get like a membership at a winery, then you can go to a dozen of them to get free tastings. It's pretty great setup around here.
Oh, wow.
Expensive, but great.
Wow, so I'm pretty impressed with this place already.
Yeah, and a lot of good architecture too. You end up with interesting facades on a lot of the houses.
Yeah, it's something big that I keep talking about in all my videos is the need for good architecture. People don't understand that until you actually live in a place with good architecture and you can see it. You can tell the difference between the neighborhoods. You can feel like the history and the sense of place. You can have more of a connection to your neighborhood and what it means to you. Architecture makes a place, and I try to explain that, but people don't understand it until you actually see it.
Yeah, definitely makes San Francisco.
All right, was that the BART system I went by? What was that?
Well, this is the Muni system, I believe, right here. Yeah, so this is our transportation train system. Sometimes it's a subway, but most of the time it's above ground or on the street. So I think it's suboptimal, but when it's a subway, it's pretty great.
Suboptimal. Huh.
Our subway is suboptimal, yeah.
Interesting term. And what do you mean by that?
So one of the great benefits of subways is that they don't have to stop at stoplights. But
Yes.
ours often are stopping at stoplights because they're driving on the street.
Oh, but it seems separated over there.
Yeah, well sometimes it's separated. Most of the times it's like driving through the street. And then there's the electricity running from the sky and they reach up and they grab it, and sometimes they come off the electrical pole and the driver has to go out and like fiddle with it to get it connected again. It's hilarious.
Are you serious? Have you seen that before?
Yeah, absolutely.
How many times?
It doesn't happen all the time, but you'll definitely end up seeing it at some point. I don't know if we'll see it today.
All right, so now we're heading back to the airport. I was only here for just a few hours, but too short of a time to see my brother, to see this amazing city. We've only seen a small piece of it, but I definitely want to come back and see a lot more of it. The architecture is incredible. The food, the people, the places. I really want to come back and explore it a lot more. It's a really good city to live in, Eric.
Yeah, I love it. I'm pretty happy here.
And a good company to work for.
Apple's the greatest.
Yeah, I definitely want to come back and see you again soon. And you have to also come back to Korea, right?
I will. Yeah, someday for sure. Now
Yeah.
you're off to somewhere warmer.
Yep, so part 2, Eric's coming to Korea. All right, and thank you so much for showing me around today, Eric. This was a really amazing city and a great time with my brother.
You got it, Mark. Thanks for stopping by.
So, this was On Your Mark.
Please like, comment, and subscribe below.
Thanks. See ya.
Bye, YouTube.